Hey Motkip, hello. Hey Nick, hey Puni. Good morning guys, good morning. Now we have a signal, we good? We good? Let me know if it's gonna be like glitching too much or something, like in comparison to the usual, because I replaced one of the cables. And it was kinda glitchy a bit at home, so I wonder if the cable is actually worse. I wonder. Hey guys, good morning. Stutters a bit. That's weird, eh? That's weird, eh? Is it the same as it was yesterday? Previous streams? Any comparisons? Because I replaced the cable. And not sure how good that is. Maybe I should just embrace, the full USB. It gets glitchy sometimes. That's annoying. That's annoying. Worse than it was before, right? The short seconds of stuttering, I see. Well, I mean, like when it was working clean before. Was it stuttering like that or not? Just like trying to figure out how to do that better. Like worst case, I guess I just need to embrace the USB. And maybe wireless is not just that good. Just image being glitchy. Well, that's also bad though. That is also bad. I wonder if the cable is dog. I wonder. Yeah, just like replace the USB extender because I had a really long one. So I got a shorter one. Thought that would be better, but actually it looks like not. Looks like not. Like yesterday, outside of glitching, it was kind of fine, right? Well, outside of, when it was off completely, of course, it was better, right? So I guess I'll keep the old extender and use this one for like modem, for example. Maybe. This connection should be good right now. So if something is glitching, it is between the camera and the decoder. Encoder, rather. It's more before scenery. I mean, could be that too. The bitrate suffering. Not sure why it suffers that much. Let's go fast. There's no cars that way. Connection smooth and nice quality. Alright, I just need like if it's glitching, like all the weird colors and stuff, stutters, does it happen a lot compared to how it was before? Gonna need to figure things out. I might just embrace the USB cable, whatever. Maybe if that will be more reliable, I'll just do that. It's not too bad. Alright, enjoy it, Wes, enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. Hello. I'm gonna grab that Berlin Turner there. See what that is. Yeah, yesterday in the end, like it completely like died. I'm not sure what it was. It seems like it's something between the camera and the encoder. Looks like, according to the errors and stuff. That can be anything, but people say it's like mostly interference usually. The problem is I sometimes had the same problem with the USB. Like there's no interference then. Why USB is having issues, brother? So I'm not so sure. And maybe I should test the cable more. Maybe with cable it'll be fine. Just don't want to have like cable around, obviously. I rather would avoid that. But if that will make quality better and will work reliably, then I guess we'll make that sacrifice. Whatever. Still will be kind of convenient, I guess, though, to handle. Not too bad. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I'm not sure what was the fiesta yesterday, though. Apparently interference can cause that. Like the Wi-Fi is just kind of like struggling to work with that. And then RTMP just basically kind of like chokes and disconnects. So we'll see. It would be nice to have like a lot more testing to do really before the big trips, but well, yeah, it was all completely fine before yesterday, so I did not expect it. Did not expect that it will be a problem there. But apparently it actually is a problem, unfortunately. It would be better if like the glitches would start earlier, so I would realize that something is wrong. But yeah, it's such a weird issue that sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. Like on these small streams, like it never happened at all, I think. The longer ones, sometimes. That was like twice, I think, I had that issue with the connection just kind of dying. It's annoying that it is always, like, not always, but like it happened on the TV tower. Happened on the Ferris wheel yesterday. Just kind of wonder if it could be some sort of DJI fiesta going. Well, DJI has some like issues with local regulations. Like I heard in Japan, for example, they just, like if you register as in Japan, your device is in Japan, and then basically like 5 gigahertz of Wi-Fi bandwidth is just kind of gone off. You can't enable it. Now there are some like workarounds apparently you can use, but apparently they don't like 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi in Japan, so you just can't have it. And DJI just automatically turns it off, like after detecting where you are, sorta. That's when it's actually kind of nice, you know, to have the good old cables, man. Maybe having that pure HDMI GoPro wasn't actually that bad. Don't need the USBs, don't need any RTMPs, no digital, just the good old, you know, clean signal. It's a Fourier, yep, can you see? Of course, it's everywhere. Literally so far everywhere we've been. It's all over the place. Alright, let's see what is up in Boxway. I have a lot of people there or not. Actually order from the outside. I wonder how does that work, because inside was very hot last time. Metro station again, a lot of people I think you can, but not so sure. Let's do the usual way, I guess. All right, let's order some. Салам алейкум. Макси бокс German, который 2 штуки.
2, да?
Угу, с собой. Все.
98.
Вот. Now we wait. And today is AC time, but fine. It's actually kind of fresh outside today too. It's gonna wait a little, so connection is better too. Let's see what I see. Wait, just in general, like some sort of tinnitus in a way, or is it on stream? Or what is happening? Or what is happening? Hey Warfare, good morning. Oh, sounds on stream, alright, I see. Must be clock's ears, huh? Well, that's kind of worse. Stream is easier to fix, usually. Usually. Not always, huh? You can get like the whole metal tank of mojito here, for example. And non-alcoholic. Small glasses, basically. Small glasses, pretty much kind of like 15 cents or something, basically. A big glass is 25 cents. This guy, hello. Yeah, the connection issue, yeah, that could be. If you have an extender or something, that is already a problem. That already might be the culprit. Should be the culprit. Fine, let's go inside. Just walking around. I'm gonna be just standing there like an idiot. Steve, good morning. The Twitch chat reconnecting is on connection end or on Twitch's end. You don't know nowadays. How's the glitching? Any glitching? Any stutters? Some waiting area here would be kind of nice. Kind of packed here. And the German dinner is getting delivered from Germany, I guess, compared to everything else. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Insane streaks. Chat is like losing a bunch of stuff because it keeps disconnecting. There's local chain. I mean, you can see the name really of the chain. Yeah, you can see the name. It's called Maxway. Nice, Steve. Nice. It's called Maxway. And the local chain. There's some burgers. I haven't tried burgers in this one actually. Maybe I should at some point. We'll see. How good can that be? Oh, now it's ripping. What? Alright, we're good. Hopefully. Alright, we're good. I'll be back. Should be. Hello, KHP. Sorry if I missed someone. Chat was off. Alright, we good. Are we good? Dude, I don't know what is going on, dude. It's fucking cursed shit. And now encoder just died. Maybe it's encoder in the end. What would happen with that though? Like it just turned off basically. I don't know why. It just stopped responding until I restarted it. I have no idea, dude. What is this cursed shit going? Maybe it started dying already. Why though? I don't know. Too warm? Nah, not really. That ain't even like that warm today. And it's only the beginning of this stream. Like it couldn't handle like four hours and in like plus 30 basically, no problems. Now it's like plus 20. On sun more of course, but yeah. Not sure exactly. Weird shit. Like started yesterday also. Yesterday was different issue though. Yesterday encoder was at least working fine. Like my camera was disconnected though, quite often. But at least encoder was fine. Now it's just encoder, it just turned off. And everything also, you know, when it's time to go on an IRL trip. Always something, always something. Hello, KHP, maybe some power thing, but I didn't increase the power draw, so that's the thing. Same devices and stuff, so like, dude, what happened? What exactly happened? You know, streams like this, it's not really a problem. It's more kind of like on Friday I'm going on a big one. There's gonna be some big IRLs for a few days, and when things not gonna work, that will be also not very good. If streams refuse to work during that, that will be sad, yeah. Got the Cloud OBS already ordered. Hopefully gonna be in the evening already set, so I can like maybe test it a bit. They probably need to go live to test that stuff, so maybe already tomorrow then. Probably. Yeah, that's like a different issue already completely. Like yesterday's issue, I was kind of thinking about maybe just like running it on USB or whatever. But if like the encoder is dying itself, then it doesn't matter what you're gonna run it on. Also gonna go pick up the insane vest with all the pockets. Maybe I'll manage to arrange the setup in that shit, and that might be a little more convenient to reset things if needed. But it's still like weird, like why? It just went offline. It shouldn't on its own. Just like plugged and unplugged the power and everything's good. But then again, like restarting the whole stream, especially through Wi-Fi, is like a whole pain. As soon as it interrupted, I basically like launched the app on the phone, connect the app on the phone to the camera, turn the live stream mode, that takes all the loading there, right? Open the setup menu, pick the settings, press start live stream, then it connects already and you don't need the phone anymore. That's why the good old cables are still kinda a little better. Like 5G, there is 5G. I just don't have the 5G phone, so. And it's like not everywhere 5G. The reception is good. I don't know. Like, I think the quality is actually kind of alrighty. It should be at least. The reception in most of the places is good, with some exceptions. It's 5G in Tashkent if your phone and stuff supports. Mine doesn't. I kind of don't really plan to upgrade the phone just for that. That's for sure. It's not a connection issue though. Connection is fine. There's 2 connections right now connected already. And tomorrow I probably will go get the 3rd one. So you don't need 5G for that whatsoever. Like you don't need really crazy numbers for streaming at all. Like the bitrate that you need for streaming is like pretty easy to get even from one SIM card. But the problem is the reliability of the connection. Speed enough from one SIM card, but getting that speed reliably, that's a different story. That's why you have multiple SIM cards, and that's where you need the encoder. And that also connects all those SIM cards together and sends it all to the server, where all the different signals are getting combined into one that already goes to Twitch. Buy coffee. I already have coffee. I already had some. I do have like this was the combo, so there is some Coca-Cola. I'll drink that. 45 euro a month for phone. I paid like for my whole phone, like 300 euro, and that was in 2020. And for ISP here, I pay like $5, $6. It'd be nice having those like insane super traveling SIM cards like some streamers have, but that shit I heard is like, I don't know, like fucking 1,000 a month or something. Like it's some crazy insane like roaming stuff. you get like a really good connection anywhere. At least I know Unity, I think, uses something like that. I remember like ISP, but can't remember the name now. Some sort of Amiga shit, but it's very expensive. Necessary 100 gigs limit, yeah, that's the same here basically. I think I have 100 also. Well, it's kind of necessary with streaming though, so I don't mind. Hey, Borisov, hello. Good morning. How are you doing? How's like stutters and glitches actually? Is it like better than usual, worse than usual? Might replace back to the old cable. Old cable overall was fine until the recent fuck-ups, which I don't know what they connected with even. Not so sure. It's annoying that all that started when it's time, you know, for like some big IRLs. Time to start some fiesta, so I'm gonna have more fun on the travel. To get it more entertaining, not more stressful and painful, as usual. Alright, gonna be turning it off now in a bit. Just gonna go get back up home. Gonna eat the food gear. Talk the kinda somewhat finalized plans already. Except maybe exact like route, you know, in sightseeing that I didn't kinda yet plan, but I was thinking about planning that, you know, on the go when I'm like between the cities, because there'll be a lot of hours to kill. Might as well plan, you know, the routes during the bus trips and stuff. So yeah. Alright, 1 second, be right back. All right, there we go. Hello, guys. Hello. Hello. The greet you, Jordy, by the way. Hello, man. Hello. Hey, Dart. Hello. Hey, Turin. Hello, guys. Hello. Sorry if I missed someone. All right. And no Twilight Zone. I gotta check like the VOD to see the quality to compare if this cable is good. But yeah, they like the encoder also like decided to turn off. Ah man, why can't things be simple and just working, you know, properly? They ain't rocket science, really. Oh, for some reason it said no and died somehow. Alright, camera gun. Alright, alright. Okay, so I'm gonna consume some food here. One moment, just gonna get the phone and stuff. Where is it? One moment. Idrimotello, how we doing? Alright, one sec. SIM card back into the phone. I think another modem arrived. Got a call from the phone from the postal office. So I'm gonna go tomorrow, pick that up. Another modem is good because I'm picking another SIM card also tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, it is modem. Nice. Good. Good. Sucks that everything else is taking it sweet time with delivery, though. Whatever, I guess. Whatever. Alright, let's go. Go. Boom. I'm done. Alright. How's it going, Dreamwater? How's life? Now all this tech stuff making me on the... I'm more annoyed with all this trip and everything. There'll be issues all over the place. That will be not fun. Like a day, man. What exactly is wrong with it there? You can do like a good test run, but I mean, I guess we just kind of like roll with whatever is there. See how it goes. Alright, done. Phone back. Good. Okay, have to eat some food again. Get through the final plans, I guess, already. I think it's kind of more or less done, since I kind of booked everything. Almost, except for like the train back, but that is gonna be done soon too. There's like plenty of space as spots there, so should be fine. Alright. Done. Now it's time for the food. Feels good, man. Alright, one moment. Gonna open the plan and stuff there. Whoop. Whoop. Alright, done. Done. Google working the trash recently, holy shit. Annoying. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, so I want to get something else. Now I think I'm kind of fine already with that. Good. Alright. Get the food gear. See what is up there with the food gear then. Oh, nothing special here, I guess. They have this like stuff to carry your shit though. Convenient. Yeah, more convenient than the usual stuff they have, like in coffee places and all that. And all that. They also have the tea and stuff, but you know, tea is something you can get at home. And Coca-Cola, not really, so Coca-Cola you need to buy, so whatever. The PC is mega cursed, tell me, man. Tell me about it. I don't know what's happening, dude. Like, why is, like, Yesterday issues randomly, absolutely. Today, different issue, random, absolutely. My friend here had his Apple Watch yesterday, basically just turning off completely and going in the permanent, what we were IRLing, right, together with him. Like his Apple Watch just kind of like died basically. Then it went in like the endless, you know, resetting loop, and then it just fixed itself. Like I don't know what's happening, man. We were having some insane, you know, like fucking Nibiru is coming or some shit, you know, and we're about all to get shreked. We just don't realize that yet. The insane magnetic fields, annoying paper straws, plastic ones here. I mean, annoying, not annoying, but you know, they are eco-friendly, so why not? I had no issues with the paper ones, right? Some fries, the mole, and the cheese sauce even. Fish locally, that's a cheese one. I wonder which one they have. Oh, they have the local cheese, like the local, not Heinz or anything. This cheese sauce is actually pretty good. Actually, there it is, the main thing. What's with the main thing there? I'm totally not gonna be as dank as it is in the picture. Let's see how close that can get. Well, I mean, I guess kinda, somewhat, not as super close, but I guess I'll take it. So it starts dropping things instantly. So it seems like it's better to eat it with the bag on, I guess. Probably. I don't really remember already at this point the bird and dinner, really. Yeah, bread is really actually nice. Bread's nice. Could use a little more toasting, maybe a little, but it's still nice. I don't have the toast stuff on it, but could be a bit more, really. Would be better. Did they toast all together already? Like, fill it with everything and then put it in toaster usually, right? With the Berlin one. With the German one. They could use some more also to heat everything up a bit. Because it looks like veggies are all pretty cold, Say, like, overall, like, not super hot. Well, I mean, also was carrying it home, but it's warm outside. But overall, pretty nice. Some red cabbage, some salad, got some cilantro in. That I guess kind of also, you know, part of the local typical herbs and cuisine. Some tomato. The meat's nice though. The meat's very nice. Spongy. Kebab here in Uzbekistan so far is solid. Probably the best. The best I had. And they kind of, you know, they don't scam you on that. Like, the amount is always good. Closer to the bottom gets only better. The juiciness. The juiciness. And the cat badge started working. Feels good, man. Feels good. All the cat badge enjoyers, huh? Yeah, the whole combo was what? $4 basically. For local prices, that's kinda, you know, not really cheap. But nothing fancy though. You can for almost the same price get them a kebab on the plate. Then there is no drink though, but that's kind of fine. Yeah, I would say pretty good. I would say good. I don't remember what was the Burden one and Spandau one that I had. Kebabs, yeah. But I think they were kind of comparable in sizes. That's for sure. Very nice. Nice, now I can do the last already planned, everything already pretty much planned. So go through that real quick and get back to gaming. I am now super mad and pissed and worried about the IRL setup though. I hope that shit is not gonna be sabotaging my stuff. Hopefully. Get some proper tissues, I guess. One sec. One more, I'm gonna get them. €14 with fries and drink, dude. €14. You can have like a really nice meal, man. You can stuff your face with everything. Here, no problems for that amount. In the cafe and stuff. Like €14 would be like, what would you get? We would get like what I would get basically. I would probably get either like a soup or some pilaf for that amount, plus like couple of skewers of meat of different kind, and some like tea, no problems on top of that. And that would be probably just 10, to be honest. If not even less. If not even less. Yes, these two, I see. Yeah, that's a solid. That sounds like solid prices there. That sounds like solid prices. All right, some fries, but we can already go through the planning bit a little. That's already going to be final planning part for this trip, at least. That will start on Friday. And I hopefully will go well also with all this IRL stream Fiesta right now. Hopefully. Hopefully. So yeah, on Friday morning, I have the fun stuff waiting for me. Because I'm going to this market. A bumfuck nowhere already. It's probably a taxi ride. Shit, these can be cheap and early in the morning too. And from here, I'm catching the local Insane Mega bus. Insane Mega bus. That goes all the way around here. Actually, even less, yeah, even lower. Bigger bottom. Yes, I'm going all this way Friday morning. A little stroll, you know. And here I'm crossing the border. And I end up in Tajikistan. So hopefully I'll be able to hop on the bus like 8 a.m. like latest. That hopefully will be latest. Preferably 7, but we'll see. Like there's also going to be longer stream because we have a showcase the code stream to watch together, which is going to be like midnight my time and probably until 1 a.m. my time. So then I need to get some sleep and pack. Well, I'll pack some stuff before, but some stuff I'll need to pack after. And then I basically gonna be actually, let's see. Or maybe you will even tell me exactly how it goes. So from here to here. Gonna show those buses. Well, doesn't matter really. So 2.5 hours basically is gonna be. Little bus obviously gonna probably take longer. So 2.5 hours here. Hopefully like 15 minutes if I'm lucky, I guess, on the border. Apparently pretty much like, you know, you just kind of go like, you know, yo, I'm a tourist, guys. And they will pass you fast. Because there's a lot of locals passing back and forth all the time. But tourists have like kind of priority, you know. Because they're not that often around. See, let's see. Monka is... Well, the Hello species is not exactly the indicator. It's quite cursed, so... Don't mind that. Don't mind that. But I still probably would wait for now. My species kind of cursed lately. So it's not exactly a Windows 11 problem. It started already before. And from here to Fujian already should be pretty close. Okay, let me... You need to Google... Like, Yandex maps are really good. But, yeah, because, you know, Yandex originally is a Russian company. There's no borders. Showing to avoid, you know, uncomfortable situations. So borders you already see here. So pretty much... Let's put like from here maybe. Oh, wait. Google. Is your mob that bad? Why can't I do some right click on this one? Google, are you that dog, eh? Okay, Google is very dog, looks like. Well, fine. So, here. From here to... No. Here. Well, shows 1 hour. Doesn't show the bosses too. So, like in 4 hours technically, and I've read that 4 hours should be doable. So in 4 hours, I should be able to get. So basically, if I manage to peace out at 8 local time, then 12 local time I will be there. And I'll need to get the SIM cards first. That will take some time. Everything is around here, I think, in center. Get the cards. Check in the hotel. And around like probably noon CST, hopefully. Hopefully. I will already be streaming from Hujand, Tajikistan. So I'm gonna visit Fortress. A Fortress should be really nice. So you're gonna be there. And pretty much like main stuff is like around here. Just gonna walk around, you know, visit Fortress. I'll like see some local like mosques and stuff, some parks and everything. A river, the Sirdaria River is like one of the most important ones around here, like for multiple countries. I don't remember actually like the conflict with Afghanistan was because of no, probably because of different river, I would assume. There's also Amu Darya. Yeah, it probably was because of Amu Darya. Is this Amu Darya? Yeah, it is Amu Darya. Okay, so I guess the conflict was because of that. Because someone wanted to get like some sort of, you know, like the electric station or something or whatever, and other countries weren't happy about that because, you know, that's basically gonna be ruining, you know, the water supply for the whole region, basically. So you're gonna be here on 18th on Friday. On 18th on Friday, we're gonna be here. You Schnapp, using Yandex. Yandex is really convenient though. Especially for this region, it's really good. It has like way more information than Google does. Way more. It's gonna be your birthday, Jordy. Nice, nice. So 18th on Friday, we're here. You can see the traffic info and stuff here too. Some local buses, but only inside the cities. Between cities, I think it's kind of not really good at showing. And it's in general kind of like really convenient in terms of like what it shows to you. Like more important information showed better. Like I don't know how they did it, but yeah, it ends up being way more useful than Google. Like almost stop using Google Maps at this point. At least for these regions. Obviously, if you go like to Western Europe or something, right? Or like US, right? Like East Asia and everything, then you probably will be better with Google. But everything that is kind of like, you know, post-Soviet space, Yandex is most of the time will be better, actually. Not to mention you have, you know, Yandex Taxi and all this stuff here, so you're kind of going to be using Yandex one way or another, no matter what. It's just inevitable. Alright. Price gun. Feels good. So yeah, 18th around noon. I hope everything will like work fine, like with the IRL shit. Like the problem is like getting the replacement for the encoder will take some time because I'll need to order new shit from like AliExpress pretty much, and like I don't think I will manage to get it here already because like doubt it's gonna be that fast usually. Well, sometimes there are some deliveries shipping that go for 2 weeks here, but even 2 weeks is too much. So yeah, and sometimes it might be like even longer, like a month or something, and we already don't have months. We're leaving already less than a month after. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it will be fine. Hopefully it will be working. Like I hate all this like tech shit. But yeah, that's also not something you can like quickly sort. The problem is like you don't know what is exactly the problem to sort. That's the thing. Like if I knew what's the problem to troubleshoot, that would be no problems. But it literally was like one thing yesterday. Completely different thing happened today too. Not sure why and how. So yeah, I legit like clueless, you know, The fuck it is that shit. We're gonna go to the previous power cable too. And we'll see. Can just test different setups. Maybe also go with like the wired mode with the camera and everything. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, 18th around noon European time. Maybe a bit later. Maybe a bit later. I'm gonna be Hujand. There ain't like that crazy much, but gonna be nice to walk to see, you know, different country. And after that, on 19th morning, I will need to find them. I think it's from probably either Hujand the gun, I guess, from here. Otogari, rather. Or then maybe there's Bazaar, I guess. Pershempe Bazari. We'll see. I hope on the bus. And that bus goes. Actually, can you show me that bus? From here to here. You don't know those buses. Alright, fine. Like hour 40 minutes. That's not too bad though, at least. For like 2 hours on the bus, I would assume it will be. Come on, relax. Get out. I'll be going from here to Kanibadom. From Kanibadom, I will be going to Bisharik. Again, in the magic of, you know, showing actual borders. So here we're gonna be crossing then. So crossing the border, and then we go. Well, you can, see here at least you can see easier, like in Tajikistan, in the Tajik, in the Tajik 4C, they actually have the duplicated in Cyrillic also. The names. As soon as you see no Cyrillic, well, that's Uzbekistan already. Then you go to Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan, how did they go with Kyrgyzstan? Yeah, Kyrgyzstan also has the Cyrillic, a double for everything. They still do Cyrillic doubling in Uzbekistan too, but I guess they just don't do it on the map. Because here, like, you can still kind of see it here and there, like using Cyrillic for all the stuff they write. See, the Kanibadom 2 hours. This also should be fast. Let's see from here. I'll actually just like driving, for example, right? Not that close. From here to... We need to go to the Koka. The Kokande. How much is it in terms of just driving? So 125. Like total again 4 hours probably. So in 4 hours I will be in the Koka. So I'm gonna try to go early also again. Then here I will probably try to start like either my regular time, maybe 1 hour late. So on Saturday in South Frost. It's not for me, it's for my friend. So my friend Malkip. I do have chat already. I'm good. Was for my friend's phone. I don't use Apple. Ever did. Never did. Not sure if I will. I'm not sure if I will. So yeah, basically 19th will be here in Kokand. Probably around my regular streaming time, so like 9, 10 a.m., 11 maybe latest, because I kind of need to finish somewhat fast even. Like I will need to finish like 1 or 2 p.m. preferably. We'll see though. Around here so I can catch the bus. Wonder if actually this bus you will show me. I think it goes from at the station here somewhere. Yeah, Uchkuprik, this one. So from here to Fergana. One and a half hours. Doesn't show buses, alright. That will be an adventure also. There's a whole bunch of adventures basically it's gonna be. So yeah, like few hours. Yeah, most likely. Osmold Palace, them. Osmold. Sounds familiar, say a few hours, like 3-4 hour stream here. And then I'm peacing out to Fergana. That's where I have my quality, super cheap hotel and stuff waiting for me, because in Kokand all the hotels were insanely expensive. Well, insanely, you know, like in comparison, pretty much like $40 or like 30-40 bucks to stay in Kokand. I'm not ready to pay. So we're gonna watch all the stuff, which is also, everything is pretty much kind of like focused in the center here. At the Redmoor. Kind of sounds familiar, but I don't think so. Did they show something like that on the announcement shows? Where was it? Or where was it? Was revealed yesterday. No, I haven't. I have not. Yeah, the Jami Mosque we're gonna visit and all that for sure. There's like a few places to visit in Kokand. After that, go into Fergana to pretty much just like sleep there. And then 20th, I am streaming from Fergana already. From there, yeah, Fergana actually also kind of like this part. The Fergana Valley, like the whole area, like all this area doesn't really have anything like super crazy going. All the dang stuff is on this side, which we will go there past 28th of April with my friend already. So this is kind of like just a little bit of a demo little trip for now, without that crazy much stuff to check. But there will be something. So 21st then we are here. No, 23 are here, right? Khujand, Kokand, Fergana, yeah. And 21st, gonna be kind of fiesta starting. So I'm gonna go from Fergana to Andijan. Andijan is one of the most ancient cities, actually, in Central Asia. So that one should have more stuff to watch a little bit. But this one, initially, I'm just gonna skip because we go... Which, again, I'm probably not gonna show the bus here. Alright, well, yeah. Vilja. Or will you? Bruh. Can you show? No buses, alright. Well, these distances here at least are kind of like more manageable already. It's like in the morning I just go to Andijan, and from Andijan I am going here for another border cross. Not a border across here to Kyrgyzstan. So I'm going to Kyrgyzstan. That's gonna be interesting. I was a nomad. I have that in the title for like 2 years already, actually, to be honest. And everywhere else probably too. Have that. Not at the moment, actually. I removed it for like IRL stream because like it was already kind of obvious, I guess, from the rest of the title that I'm in Uzbekistan. So yeah, in Osh I will be on 21st. On 21st we're in Osh, that's Kyrgyzstan already. There is the Dink mountain here, this one. We're gonna go on that mountain. The Suleiman mountain. Suleiman Tour. So we're gonna go, there's like some views. I'm not sure about museums, if you can go and film there. So we'll see. We'll see what's on the mountain. Then like some parks and everything. I don't think, well, I mean, I will look into it also into more things that to see here, because Osh are gonna be like the whole day basically, and 21st all day. We're gonna check all this stuff here. And then on 22nd, I'm returning from Kyrgyzstan, and then I'm already gonna go and check on Dijon, because Osh also has like reasonably priced. It actually wasn't cheap at all. Like, you either get like completely, you know, complete hostels for like $10 pretty much, which
I mean, that would be fine, but yeah, I kind of want to have like at least some isolated room so I can, you know, leave my shit to charge and stuff, you know, because of the setup things, basically, on all the setup stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't mind. So something like that already was like 20 bucks, which is also not really cheap for here, for these prices here. I don't know, I assume it's just kind of like you want to find something affordable, you need to kind of go there, you know, yourself, basically, and go around asking things, eh? That's probably how you get reasonable prices. Well, maybe not necessarily. Like we have a hotel nearby where we live that I'm actually passing on my walks here, right? So that one we checked the prices and it's like, dude, how much was it? It was like 50 or something bucks per night or some shit, and I'm like, man, like for local prices, that's insane. And it's not even fancy. It's like just like the Lidl Soviet, you know, like hotel, a little renovated, like nothing crazy. So those prices are kind of ridiculous, really. Hostels you can find somewhat cheap, though, at least here, if you want to go like the hobo travels. So that's good. But yeah, I can't go completely hobo because yeah, I need to have my shit left to charge sometimes and all that. So kind of want to have a room, so I found some compromise. Not exactly hotel, not exactly hostel, and it's still like 20 bucks though. So I decided to min-max because both, like Andijan, for example, I think the cheapest was like 30 bucks or something. I found in Andijan, and Namangan, the cheapest here is 45 bucks. But that cheapest one is actually the insane though one. I think I showed before. I showed last time I was actually there, I think. Namangan. Okay, 1 second. No. This one. Oh yeah, it does actually show it. Yeah, this is by the way the cheapest hotel in Namangan. For 45 bucks, dude. And this is the cheapest room, by the way, also. Which would be kind of cool, but I mean, it's still 45 bucks, man. I rather not, man. I rather not. So yeah, I basically decided to just skip those. Yeah, that's like the cheapest in the whole city. Actually, no, there is 42 bucks, I think. So there is like $3 cheaper or something. But like for $3, I'd rather, you know, like take the swimming pool on the balcony, to be honest, you know. Worth the price, I would say. The Andijan and Namangan are insanely expensive in terms of like hotels, or you just get hostels. So I basically decided 21st then. Let me recalculate. Hujand, Kokand, Fergana, Osh. And 22nd, after the night in Osh, I basically just go into Andijan, cross the border, start streaming there, stream there for a few hours. Then we'll see. Maybe I will just keep stream going and just like go this way. I don't know. We'll see how to do it better. Like, technically, I think if I get like a taxi or something even, like, so I don't, you know, go on like the bus with the camera and everything too. Like taxi would be like 10 bucks between here. So it's not like that crazy. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I just like kind of put everything like to charge from the power bank, like the camera and stuff, and just like, you know, take a pause in the stream and just go to Namangan. Because I kind of wanted to, like from here I pretty much will go to back home already. There's a train, goes through mountains and stuff. And you arrive, actually, was it through these or was it through here? I think it was through here actually, yeah. This way, this way, this way, and then you up to Tashkent. So that's why I'm not going to be like staying in Andijan or Namangan. I just basically like in the morning piecing out here, streaming in the evening, hopping on the train and going back home. So I don't need to stay anywhere. So yeah, kind of going to be streaming probably until I can't even tell you. Potentially, I haven't booked that one yet. So 22nd from Namangan to Tashkent. Yeah, I could just hope on this one. Like, no one's buying this one. I'm just kind of afraid that it's, like, not even gonna happen or something because, like, amount of spots didn't change whatsoever. I just kind of hope that it's not gonna be like some twist there or something with this. Like, why are you not on this one? Because like this the same time they in like the past. It's just like this one goes like past Tashkent, so this one already almost sold out. Well, kinda, I guess. And this one is just between Andijan and Tashkent, so this one like no one's buying, pretty much. I think like the numbers are not changing at all. So I'm kind of observing for now still. I want to see. Because I'd rather get this one, then I could like at least like enter the train with camera, you know, like show you the train and stuff. And then probably like connection would be dog shit anyway, so at least you know, finish the stream and the train. You know, walk through it a bit, show stuff, and finish the stream and go home already. And less people would be nice. The stream and to just sit there too. Because also the problem is like the Platz card, the sleeping one, is gonna be like if I get like the spot. Actually, I guess if I get like the bottom spot, it will be kind of fine. I can just sit there because this one goes like all the way to Kungrad, and that one is like that trip is basically really long. It's like 20 something hours. Close to 30. So like obviously people, you know, around like midnight and stuff, people will already be like, you know, I want to fucking sleep, brother. So get up from this seat. We're gonna be transforming it into bed again. I'm gonna be sleeping here. But I guess if I get the bottom one, it's just like my spot and I can just like sit there like reading or something until Tashkent and then just peace out. So we'll see. This one I'm kind of like thinking how to do better. But yeah, basically 22nd evening I'm finishing and going home, and 23rd I'm already gonna be home. 23rd I think I should get the Klerevsker, I think on 23rd, but I don't know when we'll be able to start streaming it though, so we'll see. Maybe on release only, but I hope I will get some time to download it. That would be nice. So yeah, 23rd I'll be already home streaming the usual stream, the regular stream. And the regular streams and stuff will be pretty much until 28th. Until 28th, gonna be the regular on 28th or 29th, we'll see. For now, not so sure. We're going already to Samarkand with my friend. So this one will be in the western direction from here. A different turn. Instead of going this way, and we're gonna go actually this way. So it's gonna be Samarkand, it's gonna be Bukhara, it's gonna be Khiva. Khiva is not even like showing as usual, but there it is, yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be like 5 days, like 2 days per city pretty much. There might be some, there will be, most likely, there will be some Samarkand. I will do one stream kind of like late somewhat, because there is some insane like lighting stuff going in Samarkand apparently in the evening. So one of the streams, like the second one or some, maybe second one, because we can also hop on the evening train. So maybe second day I will do some evening stream with like some mega lights and stuff. The mega lighting. And we go. The bond card? No, I don't think they have that stuff here. And I wouldn't get any tax deduction for that either way. Not how it exactly works, especially when you travel different countries. They don't really give a shit. If you're paying taxes somewhere or something. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The order, I was kind of thinking maybe going Khiva first, and then from Khiva kind of return, like backwards. But then the flights are kind of not really that good. Like the flight is basically at night, I think, pretty much. So we're gonna arrive to Khiva like at midnight, and well, need the hotel for that already. And like we obviously not doing anything. It's midnight, right? So you just like straight up from the flight, you just go sleep, and it's pretty much like 1 day wasted, sorta. We'll see though, but yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we actually go like Samarkand, then Bukhara, then Khiva, maybe. But yeah, this will be already like 28th, 29th, something like that for like 5 days. Well, around that. It's like 2 days in Samarkand, 2 days in Bukhara, 1 day in Khiva. And that will be already like the final part of the Uzbekistan adventures. Then we're back to Tashkent, and I think probably on this week I will do like on Tuesday also, I guess, like go somewhere for the last time. We'll see. Maybe zoo actually or something. Maybe depends like on the weather and stuff. We could do that. Like grab some food gear also for the last time here. Sorta, on stream at least. And then, yeah, then 13th we're already piecing out. If I would know that fucking Dune Awakening would be delayed, we could have like almost one more week. Because like we have the apartment paid until 19th really. So we could piece out around that time. Except my friend needs on 20th of May, he needs already to start working on the new project. So would be nice if we on 20th we already, you know, in Armenia, in our own apartment. So still would need to kind of go a bit earlier. So I guess it's not that bad in the end. It's like 13 we're leaving. 13th I'm probably also gonna stream from Tbilisi. Most likely. I do have still SIM cards and everything. Only 2, but that should be good enough in Tbilisi, I think. I think that's what I had in Tbilisi actually. Because I wasn't taking my friend's SIM cards, that's for sure. Did I just do Tbilisi with 2 SIM cards? I actually don't remember. Because I totally didn't... Yeah, I think so. I don't think I got the third one, actually. Yeah, I don't think I had third one. So I was like streaming with 2 SIM cards in Tbilisi. It was just fine. And I have 2 SIM cards from Georgia still operating in operating order. So yeah, we're just gonna visit. Like drop our shit and go for a bit of a walk in Tbilisi on 13th. And 14th, I think we're also gonna stay then, I guess, because like no rush now really. Like Dune gonna be only in June now, 5th of June. So there's plenty of time. So 14th, I also stream from Tbilisi probably. 15th, we're leaving to Armenia. Maybe I'll do the road trip stream then, kinda. If our driver doesn't mind really, maybe I'll stream from the car. Because I have the Georgian SIM cards, I have Armenian SIM cards at this point, so that could be kind of possible, I guess. So maybe I'll do 15th. Yeah, 15th is gonna be like then the travel from Georgia to Armenia. 16th we're already gonna be... I mean, I do hope we're gonna go in the morning though, so we'll see. It might be like earlier stream then, if I do the road trip. And hopefully maybe we already will find some apartment on 15th or 16th so we can move in and already like settle, you know, get the setup ready. So I'm kind of gonna keeping probably like as minimal, you know, downtime as possible. Maybe there will be like some day off here and there, but I'm gonna try to like keep streaming at least a little bit like every day. We'll see. And then hopefully like 16th, 17th, 18th, like in this range, we'll already like find some apartment in Armenia and just kind of get back to the normal. Get back to normal because in June then it's gonna be insane. I guess this couple of weeks will be kind of like more or less chill when I can like do some other stuff, even though there's Doom also, we'll see. But maybe I'll have some day offs. Well, we're gonna be meeting with friends also, you know, who are in Armenia. So yeah, there's gonna be some like a little downtime here and there. And then yeah, in June, like 5th basically, and even before because of all the shows, right? Like the Grind Fiesta starts. Gonna be all the announcement shows, gonna be Dune Awakening, gonna be Next Fest on this week also overlapping with Dune Awakening, which kind of fucking sucks, but we'll manage, I guess. We'll manage to play all of it. So this is gonna be like, the rest of the June is gonna be insane then. Most likely. Because in Armenia, I will do some IRLs. I will do some IRLs from Armenia too, but we'll see how I will do that. But we'll see, because like in Gyumri, I streamed already pretty much everything in Gyumri. There ain't that much to show really. So I think the only IRLs in Armenia will be pretty much just like kind of big travels, sorta. So I will do maybe in July early or something. I will do trip to Aragots, which would hopefully going up there. I will do Sivan trip to the lake. It's really nice. There's like some Dink Monastery also on this lake. We'll go there. I will go Dilijan, the Hobbit village and stuff. Vanadzor we'll see. I'm not sure if it's actually like that worth visiting really. And I guess in Yerevan there are some places in like around Yerevan that I haven't visited. Some the Yerevan itself I already like also walked through quite a lot. There's still probably there are probably some things still to find. It's a big city, but that was a long ass stream there that I was walking, all the sightseeing and everything. But yeah, there are some things nearby that I also can visit still. And maybe I will go to the what was the name? The Wings of Tatiev. Yeah, Tatiev. Maybe we'll go. Let's have some insane cable car there. That is apparently really good. So baby. But these will be just kind of like a few days trips, pretty much with IRL, most likely. So not gonna be like the weekly IRLs, because yeah, Gimri I kind of already did everything and will be living there. So whatever IRL stream worthy will be kind of far. So it's gonna be like a bit less IRL, I guess. Maybe Georgia also gonna pay a visit. We'll get there. We'll get there too. I want to. I missed some interesting places there too. It would be nice. It would be nice. So yeah, for now, Friday then. Friday around noon CEST is gonna be the beginning of the Mega IRL number 1. A Mega IRL trip number 1 in Uzbekistan, at least.